ounce of tequila, 2 ounces of orange juice, and I want you to just top that off with just a splash of grenadine. Watch how that drift through your flavor, drift through your drink. And most grenadine is cherry flavor, so just in case. I personally don't like cherry, but that's just DJ for a reason. But with that being said, let me introduce my cast, man. We here with Dolomite.
Yo.
The lovely Mike and Jay.
Hello.
It's your boy, DJ Foeezy, man. Welcome to the Nightcap, y'all.
Nightcap. First of all, shout out to Mr. Spiffy.
Shout out Mr. Spiffy.
Mr. Spiffy on the beast. But, yeah, so love is in the air, right? A couple interesting things about Valentine's Day is what a lot of people don't know, or maybe they don't care. But I'm gonna give you this information.
You know, y'all don't care. Y'all just looking for the candies and the flowers and the hearts.
25% of all cards sent each year are actually Valentine's Day, which makes Valentine's Day the second largest seasonal card giving occasion of the year. Christmas would be the first. And of those who choose to celebrate, the largest amount of people will give a card. A couple other people might make a call or give a gift. Some people would make a special dinner, give candy. Most people also eat out, and a very small percentage actually give flowers. More than 40 million heart-shaped boxes of candy are sold for Valentine's Day each year. And last year, Valentine's Day sales reached $17.6 billion. And this year is expecting to bring in $18.6 billion. It's a lot of money for just one day. But I want to know why. So, went and found out that Valentine's Day was originally a fertility festival that was celebrated on the 15th. And it was dedicated to the Roman god of agriculture and the Roman founders. A goat and a dog would be sacrificed, and then women would line up to be beat with the hides because it was believed that it would make them more fertile. Then the ladies would put their names in a large urn, and single men would then choose a name and become paired for the year. Yes, he'd beat her with a hide. And these matches would often end in a marriage. If it didn't work out, you can choose again next year. In 3rd century Rome, though, an emperor named Claudius II decided that single men made better soldiers than those with wives and families. So he outlawed marriage for young men to make more palatable soldiers, because he felt that if you had a wife and a family, you may not take risks that maybe other soldiers probably would take. You wouldn't be that great of a soldier.
Everybody trying to make that super soldier.
So, Valentine, of course, defied him and performed marriages of secret. And, of course, he was caught and put to death. However, during his jailing, he either fell in love or maybe just healed a jailer's daughter of blindness. It depends on which story you read. He sent the first Valentine himself, and he wrote a young letter to the girl, and he signed it, "From your Valentine." He was put to death on February 14th, and the Christians used this date to replace the pagan holiday that was celebrated on the 15th. So people started to write love notes, poems, and they made handmade cards, drew elaborate artwork to dazzle the Valentine of their choice every year. It became a lot more commercialized around 1840s, when people started being lazy and started purchasing things that were pre-made. The rest is history, while the beginning is all legend.
First time I heard about Valentine's Day was
No.
Valentine's Day massacre.
Well, I actually heard this story, similar, but they didn't talk about the death. They were just like, oh, this guy, and then he was put in jail. They didn't tell a bunch of kindergartners that somebody was killed. They just told us that he performed marriages in secret. But...
What the Valentine's Day massacre? What the Al Capone?
There was something about that happened. I didn't look it up.
They made it seem like it was a big massacre of people. It was like 4 or 3 people lined up on the wall and shit.
Let's talk about the commercialness, maybe. I particularly do not like Valentine's Day at all. And, I'm one of those single women that have Valentine's Day by myself. I buy myself dinner, and I buy myself chocolates. And I do things with myself. And right now, like, that's a damn shame.
Why she got to be that?
I love myself. I love me. But, there have been times where I do have a Valentine, and I really feel like this holiday is quite commercialized. And as far as men, I mean, I guess, for those, they get sex out of it, I guess. But, I mean, you should get that anyway if you're in a relationship. I mean, why are you waiting until Valentine's Day to fuck your man so they can buy you some flowers and some candy?
We get a smaller wallet, man. That shit's lovely. Y'all love it, right? No, we don't. But this is what we get. What you mean? And I don't buy flowers. I'm gonna just throw that out there.
They die. I don't want flowers if that was the thing. I don't want.
That's the real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my symbolization of love being something that can die within a week. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I bring you chocolates because, if all else fails, if you had nothing else to eat, I know that chocolate can nourish your body.
I'll tell you, ultimate Valentine's Day gift.
I hope you know. I mean,
I'm not gonna go there.
I wish you would. Go ahead.
You don't know.
I'll go there. Tell me what it is. I'll say it. Well, anyway,
man, I seen something online and I feel bad because I literally would have to go back and look at the name of these people, but they're actually dipping real roses in gold or platinum, whichever you prefer.
I have a gold one.
And I seen that this year and I was like, oh wow, that is actually pretty cool. I would buy that flower because, of course, maybe the inside of the flower, the actual flower might die, but the gold that
it keeps it, in shape. It keeps that shape.
From the gold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't do platinum, but hey, if you want to show your baller status,
if you got a girl that likes platinum. Now, me particularly, perfect Valentine's Day for me, I want to go to dinner. I want to have a bottle of wine. If you would like to buy me a gift beyond that, I would like a bottle of perfume. And then I need some bomb-ass head so I can go to sleep. That is what Valentine's Day is about. But my whole thing is, while this used to be a very touching thing where we used to actually write poetry and letters to the person that we love, like, why did that change? Like, and why are we spending so much more money on just another day to give gifts for no reason? It's nobody's birthday. It's not Christmas. I understand not killing the holidays, but I just really feel like people are going above and beyond what should be Valentine's Day. It should be more about the love and the tenderness, and I really don't see that being displayed as much as money is being spent. And I think we're forgetting about how to love each other. And we're showing that we love each other by swiping credit cards and spending money. I think we need to try to find a way to come back to
where's the showmanship, yo? I mean,
the showmanship is in how much money you can spend at a restaurant.
Nah, man, the showmanship is always in what you can create. You know what I'm saying? Love is love. You know what I'm saying? You symbolize your love by what you create through your love.
That might be a couple loves, though. They might love money things.
Hey, and if you're a materialistic person, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying it's not my thing. And if you are, hey, more power to you. The biggest buck win, you know what I'm saying? Whichever you and your spouse, whatever y'all do.
But a lot of people spend money on jewelry. And me personally, I would think that the only reason that you should be getting jewelry on Valentine's Day is if you are proposed on that day, you got married that day, and then so that day is your anniversary. And every day, you're upgrading a ring, or maybe you're, purchasing a necklace or a bracelet or a piece of jewelry for the person that you got married to. I really don't feel like that whole every kiss begins with K and their Valentine campaign is relevant for everyone else.
It's relevant for their audience, period, point blank. For the people that they're trying to sell that to, for the people that are materialistic, for the people that are, I want to buy this, I want to make it the biggest, and I want to make it the most precious. Yeah, they're selling to that audience. Well, that may not be you, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You're that girl that, hey, you bring me a flower and some candy, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool.
And I'm giggly about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there are men and there are women in this world that feel like, I'm going to get my spouse, or I want my spouse to give me this. And they'll most likely hint to it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm seeing this, though. Okay, you guys are men. And you've received gifts for Valentine's Day throughout the years, correct? What if this year, if you got a Valentine or however this is working out for you, what if this year your Valentine gave you a poem that came from their heart, and maybe they even got some cool paper and wrote it down, and got some lipstick and sprayed it with perfume? Would you be happy with that?
Yeah. I'm happy with it every year because I get those.
Yeah, I mean, it's what is good between that couple.
I mean, I'm saying that would be good for me too, and I was just asking for personal opinion.
I think it's just good in that couple. I mean, if you started off always getting diamond necklaces or something, you still might see something in the chivalrous.
I think that would still be a beautiful thing in a handwritten note. In a world of technology and text messages and emails and computerized, talking, like, to actually get a handwritten note, a frugal gift.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like I said, it's what that couple's into.
Yeah,
I
I just kind of wish it would go back to being more about feelings instead of looking at a card and being like, I kind of feel like this. I'm going to sign my name and here you go.
That's what goes
and then 50 other women have the card I got.
That's what goes into the personality and the personalization into your gift.
Exactly.
If you feel like that, you need to either, when you give your gift, make sure you're doing the things that you're saying, and or when you get your gift, if you feel like your man or your significant other, your spouse should be doing these things, you need to let them know that these are the type of things that you like. Hey, don't go out here and be spending a whole bunch of money, man, because I really want you to do something like this.
And the thing
don't wait and let them feel like they supposed to know. Make sure they know. That's the thing about it, man. Don't wait like that, man, because then y'all get to getting upset because he didn't get you what you want, or he didn't do what you wanted, or she didn't do what you wanted. Nah, you didn't prep them for what you wanted. You prepped them for a gift. They got you a gift. Why are you upset?
I don't know. I just kind of wish that Valentine's Days, in most places that I've lived in, when I have had a Valentine, I just wished it was warmer so that I could do something so simple. I would love to have a picnic outside and talk and have a couple glasses of wine and eat some sandwiches and
a cheap gift
and some chocolate covered strawberries.
A cheap gift there's nothing wrong with a cheap gift. Because think about it, a cheap gift for Diddy,
True.
That's probably like $2,000, but to us that's overspending.
Very true.
Cheap gift for Diddy. This nigga's probably gonna get you a car.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. That's cheap. So I'm like, what's cheap to who? What's good between that couple? If you balling, do what you do.
Yeah, the Taj Mahal was actually built as a Valentine's Day
Think about it.
gift.
If you live in a mini mansion, you drive
his wife was already dead, but
you drive the newest car you like, foreign or whatnot or whatever. You wearing Gucci. This is what y'all wear. This is your everyday life. Then something special might be something a little bit more excessive because look at y'all lifestyle.
I don't know. Sometimes, I find the value in some of the smallest things, but that's just me personally. But a couple tips to my men out there: if you are scrambling for a gift, you're bad boy. Anyway.
But nah, I want to bring it back up because we skimmed past it real quick. But Mockingjay brought up a great point. She said the Taj Mahal was actually made as a Valentine's Day gift. You know what I mean?
His wife was already dead, but he built it for her.
And that's not the point. His love stays within. His love stays going on.
Yeah, they're buried together in it.
As he continued living, he still got his wife a gift every Valentine's Day because that was his gift to his
being
love.
Built.
Like there was only one person that was ever going to get a gift from him every year, no matter how long he was going to live, and he made sure he did that. And at one point in time, this man actually got or had built the Taj Mahal. Like, do what you can, you know what I'm saying? Because other people don't do what they must. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the world. This is love. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm gonna say it one more time: do what you can, because others don't do what they must.
Well, with this, and with people buying things, I'm just gonna say it's simple. From a female's point of view, men, if you're not sure what to get, flowers work, perfume works, jewelry is always great. You can start by buying someone a Pandora bracelet, and you buy a charm every holiday. It'll be awesome. It's a charm that means something though, so it's a piece of jewelry that is very unique to that woman. So that's a lovely way to start off. We also we like cards, we like candy. It's balloons. It's easy.
Works. It's a lot of stuff out here, man. And I don't want y'all to go buying random gifts, because she shouted out a lot of things. You need to pay attention to your ladies. You need to pay attention to your significant others. You need to pay attention to your spouse. You need to talk to them.
I bet if you wow them with a written poem just from you, that'll be the best gift ever.
But if your significant other can't read,
then you read it to them. You scribble on that paper and you read it to them.
Listen to what they want.
All right, men, y'all are a little harder to purchase for on Valentine's Day. What type of random gifts do y'all think are acceptable for men?
See, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to random gifts for men, see, your man, I'm going to be 100. Your man shouldn't be feeling no type of way about no gift that you got him. If you got him a gift, he should be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Your man should not be getting his panties in a bunch.
Panties?
Panties. Because if he's upset about the gift he got for Valentine's Day, he got on panties. I know he do. So, your man should not be getting his panties in a bunch.
I just be looking at my girl like,
for Valentine's Day.
Spend my money. Here. That's it.
Okay, well, cards I don't really care for, but anything I'm happy with.
That's what you did for me?
You spent the money.
Well, it's a nice gesture, I suppose. Gifts can always be nice. And of course, in the commercialized world that we live in,
money on you.
Valentine's Day is just another holiday to spend some money. So I guess that's what we got to do. And we're going to do that. And I'd like to input is, if we're going to do this, I think one thing our fathers out here need to do is don't forget your daughters. Show them what a man is supposed to treat them like on Valentine's Day. So while you going and buying things for your ladies, don't forget your pretty little daughter. Get her a card, get a little box of chocolates and a little flower, and tell her that you love her. And so these are the things that she's going to come to expect also from a man, on Valentine's Day, so that she knows what type of, the type of way that she should be treated, just seeing the way her mother was treated and the way her father treated her. That way, if we're going to continue to be commercialized, let it be, and, show your children how they want to be. Show your children how they want to be treated, how they should be treated.
Y'all gotta make sure y'all little girls are treated on Valentine's Day, man, because they're little girls. They're gonna grow up to be young women. They're gonna want the same things. You gotta make sure you setting the standard for them, man.
Exactly.
Like, don't let them think that it's just okay. Like, I'm not saying like you need a baller. I'm just saying you need to make sure that person's working, and they know that person's working because they watched you work. You know what I'm saying? Like, love is love. You gotta work for it. It's no quick way about it. You putting in work. So yeah, when it comes to Valentine's Day, if you feel or if you know that your woman is very big on Valentine's Day on February 14th, man, you come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's no other way to be. If you can't,
do what you can. She's gonna expect. She's gonna know what to expect. Like, I'm not, I wouldn't.
Your woman.
Unless I'm in a relationship with Puffy or Jay-Z or something like that, I don't expect a Lamborghini for Valentine's Day. I expect a dinner at Red Lobster and, some flowers and some candy and some bomb-ass head. Like, that's what us ladies are looking for on Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Me too. Red Lobster, Bubba sound good to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget the Pinot Grigio. And go on ahead and get down there once we get home. And that's what I'm looking for.
All right. Nightcap.
Nightcap.
Yeah.